ready. Welcome back to some more Bates Motel. Yes. Without no further ado, we're gonna jump into the next episode. I'm not gonna spend too much time on my intro here. You guys know what's going on. If you don't know what's going on, go watch my last review. Blah blah blah. All that good stuff. Go join the Patreon. You know what to do. Let's go watch the reaction. I will see you guys right after for the review.
Norman.
Is he still blacked out or?
Hey, you're back. I didn't want to drop you off until I was sure you were okay. You were about a mile east of Eagle Creek, down the road, just zoning out. The manager called me, so here we are.
Why would they call you?
Do you remember anything? I've never seen anyone go into a hole like that. I mean, you were like not there. You take something?
No, I didn't.
Has anything like this ever happened to you before?
Never.
Asking a lot of questions you don't want to answer, young lady.
Well, please don't tell her. Oh no, she'll just worry.
You never have to worry about me telling shit to parents.
Yo, dude. Who is this? Is that Dylan? This man got...
What?
Bruh.
Why are you sleeping here?
I'm trying to be unconscious. Why are you pouring water on me?
See the 2,000 texts? There, all from me?
What's the crisis?
Someone set Romero's house on fire last night.
What?
Yeah, it's major.
Are you sure it wasn't an accident?
And word it was set. Now, who do you think would be crazy nuts enough to mess with Romero? Anyone in particular come to mind?
What are we gonna do?
You tell me.
For a minute there, I didn't think it was Dylan because... Damn, I didn't realize how here this dude is. Jeez.
You talked to Dylan yet?
Dylan moved out.
How do you mean?
He moved out. He's not gonna live here anymore. What kind of toast do you want, sweetie?
Can we go after him? Shouldn't we try and do something?
There's nothing we can do.
Okay, Mother.
It's you and me, Norman. It's always been you and me.
It's you and me. Norman.
Why are you here?
I want to rework your greeting for your guests. Need a room?
Why do you need a room?
She didn't hear.
Need a credit card? All right.
What happened?
Can we just check me in? I really don't want to talk about it.
Okay, fine.
Somebody torched my house. They burned it down to the ground. Now can I check
They
in?
torched your house?
Yeah.
Your house? Sheriff Romero, the big daddy of White Pine Bay. I mean, what kind of crazy lunatic would torch your house?
Yeah,
I mean, I figured you'd be coming for my ass. What are you gonna do about
Can I just check in?
it? Any special requests?
Privacy.
Privacy. Me.
Yes, hello. I'd like to speak with Nick Ford, please. I'm Norma Bates. I own the Bates Motel. I met Mr. Ford at a party. He gave me his card, and we're supposed to discuss something.
Please hold.
New Zach, please.
Hello, Norma Bates.
Hi. Hello. Yes.
Well, I've actually
They've been waiting for you to call.
been thinking about what we talked about at the valet stand.
I have some ideas.
When can we get together? Can I meet you somewhere?
Well, how about you come down to my boat?
Dial 4816. Okay, got it.
I'll see you then.
See ya. How's Dylan?
Dylan moved out.
What?
My mom and him, they've never really gotten along. You know, they had a big fight. Anyway, it doesn't really matter what it's about. Right? It's just something that can't be fixed, and we have to accept it.
What could possibly happen that couldn't be fixed?
Hey, you. He sells pot, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm not marrying him. He's nice.
He sells pot.
Nobody's perfect.
It's funny how Norman wants to control everything around him, huh? Sounds like anybody we know.
Norm, did you remember the handsaw?
I'll be right back, okay?
Turn that music off. Jeez.
Who is that?
Cody, we're doing tech together. She's just giving me a ride, okay? Getting a saw. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
As if that's gonna stop Mom from saying anything to her.
Hello, I'm Norman's mother.
Said, how about that? Now you know it's Mom. That's awesome.
Oh, can you turn down your radio?
You got it.
We better go. We got a lot to do. You met my mom.
It's a piece of work. Holy crap. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting you like your mom. Cool. Pretty sure you're gonna get an earful about me, though. Damn it.
What?
I forgot the money the producer gave me for lumber at my house.
Can we just swing on by and get it?
Sure. Yeah, I guess we'll have to.
She doesn't want Norman to know where she lives, probably.
Norma, can I ask you something?
Sure, what?
I wouldn't ask you, except I have no one else to ask.
What?
You're gonna
What's
ask
it
her
like
about
the first
sex?
time you have sex?
It's a tough question for Norman to answer. Ah,
Why?
Jesus. I wasn't even thinking. It just hit me like her first experience was her getting assaulted, so it's like, damn, that's a I don't know, I have no words. I have no words.
There's someone that I met, and every time I'm with him, I mean, because of my medical situation, I've never done it. And I don't have a mother to ask or a close girlfriend. I hope you don't mind that I asked you. I mean, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. Maybe it might be inappropriate. I don't.
If you have feelings for him and he's a good person, then the first time you have sex should be lovely.
It should.
You're old enough that I don't have to lecture you about birth control and STDs and...
Oh my God, no, you don't. Thank you.
No, wait in the car.
Who's her dad? I wonder if Mr. Ford is her dad. No, it can't be. He wouldn't live in this, whatever this is. Doesn't even look like a house. You have an abusive... I mean, your dad doesn't seem like he does anything. And you seem to not like to listen. Norman told you to stay in the car. Oh, God. Oh, damn. Did he hit her? I think he hit her. Seems like she got hit in the face.
You okay?
I don't understand why she has such a...
My dad's a dick. Whatever. Actually, screw the lumber. Maybe we should take this dough and get out of here.
I'm not sure how well that would work for me, but...
Because you're scared?
No, because my mom would probably put out an Amber Alert before we even hit Eagle Creek.
We can do tech later. I want to show you something. And don't worry, it's around here.
Okay.
Damn, man. So many things, so many kids are in these situations, too. It's just like,
Is that
that's
your
impressive.
boat?
Yes,
That is a yacht.
Come on
Okay?
board. Just
Not a
around the back.
boat. There's a difference. That's how rich people would say. It's not a boat, sir. It is a yacht.
Thank you so much for seeing me. Your your yacht is beautiful.
Like something to drink?
No, I'm okay, thank you.
Let's go inside. So, let's talk bypass, shall we?
Okay.
I'm still in awe of you, by the way. Going off on Lee Berman. That arrogant ass. Yes, you would, but it doesn't work that way.
Well, why doesn't it?
It just doesn't. But you, Norma Bates, you have nothing to lose by going against him. You have no position, no power. You're an innocent. A young, single mother.
A young
a
single
businesswoman fighting to...
compared to your age, probably.
I can't oppose them openly. You can oppose them for both of us.
Well, if you ask me, the problem is Lee Berman. Before he got on the city council, the bypass was totally stalled.
But don't worry about Lee Berman. I'm going to help you maneuver this. Pull some strings when I'm able to. How's that sound?
That sounds great.
Good, this will be fun. Go see this guy. This will be our first shot across their bow.
So who?
Excuse me, Mr. Ford, it's time for the conference call.
See him. I'll be in touch.
Hi. Sorry, I didn't realize this door opened right into your office. I'm looking for Brian Fuller. I'm Norma Bates. Nick Ford gave me your card.
Oh, great. Yeah, I have your report right here.
Okay.
Yeah, just finished it.
You just finished it? Finished what?
The report, it's all set. You can file it as is.
File it?
Nick didn't explain all the details to you, did he? I'm a biologist, and I prepared this. It's an environmental impact report with a request for an immediate injunction.
Pistol River pocket gopher?
They're on the endangered species list, and they just happen to live on the land where they want to build the bypass.
I see. Oh, okay, so...
So just file that down at City Hall, and it should bring everything to a grinding halt.
Do I owe you anything for this?
No, it's all taken care of.
Okay, then. This is so great. This is great. Thank you very much.
Do you really think you're not gonna owe them anything? Don't even know who you're getting in bed with.
You said you come out here at night? Isn't it kind of scary? Well, I mean, you know, a girl out here by herself.
What, I'm gonna have an altercation with a ground squirrel?
So alone out here.
You don't avoid things just because you're scared of them. You heard my dad yelling?
Uh-huh. I'm sorry.
I'm almost 18. I can leave soon. You're lucky you have such a good relationship with your mom.
Hey. You remember when I said I could be a really nice guy, Zane? You remember that? Till I break you? Get up.
Jeez, he took that, bro. He's like, what? What was that? Did you actually just try to punch me? I didn't feel anything.
That's the warm-up, Zane. When you least expect it, I'm gonna show up, and I'm gonna bury you and your little business in the ground. Now you know I'm a man of my word. Right, Zane?
Damn. He is not Richard from Lost, I'll tell you that.
I've never met a girl like you.
Like what?
I don't know. I guess I feel safe with you. A weird thing for a guy to say, isn't it?
No, it's nice, actually.
Can I tell you something? Something I've never told anyone. You found me in the coffee shop. That wasn't the first time.
The blackout? How many times has that happened?
I don't know. Couple. You know, it's like I get upset or stressed or something, and then I don't remember.
At least you can get lost in your own head. I've got to come all the way out here to do it.
We're gonna end up in a weed field right now. I don't think Norman ever climbed a tree in his entire life. Oh, damn. Bruh, you're asking for too much from Norman. If Norman does this, I'd be like, okay. Props. Norman doesn't seem like the type of guy that is out here climbing ropes or even knows how to climb a rope.
You can use that board as a step.
Yeah, he's never done this. He doing it though.
I hope it's sketchy, but then again, I don't want anybody else ever coming up here.
She really likes him, but as I said, this man has no reason gets all the ladies like him. It's crazy to think about. Crazy to think about it, man. But hey, he knocked down one already. You know what I'm saying? Hey, might as well. I want to show you a good tan. I'm not surprised she's wearing a leopard print bra. Alright, so Norman gets some again. Okay, seems like all the kids are getting to know each other.
What the hell happened to you?
I had to kick the shit out of somebody. Where are my clothes?
Your clothes? You mean the ones you left in a heap all over your room?
Yeah, those clothes.
They're upstairs. I washed them.
I don't remember asking you to take care of my laundry.
Sorry. Next time I'll leave them on the floor.
Well, isn't that what happens at most motels? That the motel owner doesn't come into your room and pick up your clothes and do your laundry for you?
I know you. Of course it matters. Come upstairs. It's gonna
No,
get
I'm not.
infected.
That's fine.
It's not fine. It's dirty, and you need to clean it up. So why exactly did you need to beat up someone?
Let's just say I had my reasons.
Don't you ever get tired of being so stoic? Seriously, you never want to talk about anything. It's a little boring.
So is being dead. You learn not to shut your mouth off in this business.
Okay, tough guy, whatever. I get it. Sometimes it just feels good to wail on someone. I whacked the shit out of the real estate agent who sold me this house when I found out that I couldn't unload it. Did it with my purse. It felt great. Oh my God.
What?
You smiled. I thought you were just paralyzed. God, you're contrary.
Oh, and you're not.
She's a mom, indeed.
Well, I'm working on it. I'm making friends, trying to be more social. I met this guy recently. I wonder if you know who he is. Nick Ford.
Where'd you meet him?
At a party at Christine and Peter Heldon's house. Why? What's wrong?
Nick Ford's in the drug business. You're not involved with him somehow, are you?
No, I'm not involved in anything at all. I'm just wondering if you know who he is.
You want my advice? Stay away from him at all costs.
Okay.
Yeah, dude got beat up, left you hanging up. He actually showed up.
What the hell happened to you?
Romero.
He did that to you?
Hired a guy to torch the dude's house. So what do you expect? But it was worth every minute of it.
So we roll back to his place, right? Me, him, and 3 German girls. And we go inside this room.
Hey! They coming back? They spin the block on these dudes. What? Okay, Dylan. Put up or shut up. Let's go. This dude wants to kill himself, man. Dylan, it's not. He thinks his life is worthless.
Where you've been, and I'm not going to give you the 3rd degree. I raised you to make good choices, and I'm going to assume that you will. But I will tell you one thing. That girl is not a good choice. Rude. She's disrespectful to adults. I mean, not to be prejudiced, but she smokes and has tattoos, which I could live with if she was decent, but she's not.
She's really not like that, Mother. She's a nice girl. I think she just gets uncomfortable around parents.
Yeah, well, it's always the troublemakers that do. Norman, women can be tricky. And you have such a good heart. There's girls like her, girls that have no future. They're just raised like a weed, that are just trapped in some unbearable circumstance that they can't get out of. I'm just saying, that's the kind of girl that can get you into trouble. You know, talk you into things, get pregnant, next thing you know, your life is over. I didn't make the world the way it is. There are people who can help you and people who can hurt you, and you gotta pick the right people. I really don't want you seeing her anymore, Norman.
I have to see her attack the place in a few weeks. Then it will be done.
Okay, fine. Finish the play, you made a commitment, but I don't want you spending time with her outside of there, okay?
Okay, Mom.
This is happening. I forgot. Imagine you telling someone, I'm not going to give you the 3rd degree because I trust you, then proceeds to tell them or give them the 3rd degree. Isn't she supposed to be here? Probably not.
What's the matter?
You didn't hear the news?
No, what news?
Lee Berman, City Council, was in a car accident tonight. His car crashed off Summit Vista Road and then went all the way down into the ravine.
Damn. He did. So the injunction was probably the alibi in a way. I thought he was going to tell her about Dylan, but they don't even know this is happening right now. What the hell is this?
I heard you just saved my brother's life.
Oh, this is Zane's sister?
We're gonna take care of all this. Get you
Oh,
back
it's, what's her
on- I don't want
name?
you worrying about any of it, okay? I just wanted to meet the famous Dylan Massett.
Really?
I'm your boss.
Okay. And she's a hard to tell to say. Alright. So this episode, man, this show keeps getting better and better. It gets better and better as time goes on. Mainly because of the characters evolving, right? The characters evolving. So, as I said, Mr. Norman, the Rizzler over here, this man has no game. And he's got Emma, and he knocked down Bradley. And now this guy, I can't remember her name. What's her name? Can't remember names. But either way, I know that Norma telling him to not do this, it's gonna make him do it even more, because she's not gonna allow it. You know what I'm saying? Because he's gonna kind of like recollect about her father and really kind of relate is like parents are the worst. They always telling you to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? But he talks well about Norma, don't get me wrong. He does talk as if, you know, she's responsible for pretty much everything good that's in his life. You know what I'm saying? I can understand why he relates to her like this. It's totally understandable. It is. But there's also the situation as well where he needs to be detached. He needs to be detached, and he might use this as an opportunity to be like, you know what, I'm going to rebel a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how that goes. Emma, of course, this was all about the young love, the kids in love, you know, doing things with each other. I don't know if something, hopefully Emma is okay after this. So Dylan, of course, in the shootout with the drive-by, you know, the reason why he did what he did was because are you gonna stand off with a car, sir? You're not even gonna try to dip out of the way last second or nothing. And I think he doesn't feel like his life is valuable anymore. So that's why he's taking these kind of risks. It's, you know what I'm saying, it's not making rational decisions. And you can see it for yourself, you know what I mean? So I just feel like this kid is, I don't know what's gonna, you know what I'm saying? I thought he must have had like a massive like concussion. He hit like a car like that, roll off the hood and everything. Like, he must have had a concussion, maybe a few broken bones, possibly. So we meet the head of the family he's working for. I think maybe she is the boss, maybe she's not. But she said she wanted to meet. So I think we just now met the head of the other family, which is his sister, which is weird. But probably, I don't know. I'm just spitballing here, thinking that maybe we just met the head of the other family, not the Ford, because we already met Nick Ford, right? So this is interesting because the councilman just died, got ran off the road, blah blah blah. But of course, we're not thinking that that's an accident, right? Because he was the one that was obstructing Norma. Plus, I don't know if they actually want to get the bypass done, or they, you know, whatever the situation is. I think what's going to happen is that he's going to probably try to get Norma on the city council, which is going to might go into something else. But of course, we have, you know, our sheriff over here telling Norma not to get involved with these people because, you know, he's in the drug business. Everybody knows that this town is corrupted as hell, right? You know, and you know that drugs are being ran out of the town and all this other stuff. They know, everybody pretty much know, but they're cool with it. You know what I mean? So this is gonna get, I think this is gonna get very grandiose, right? So it's just one of those things when I watch a show like this and I'm just like, okay, Norman opening up to other people, telling this girl about his past, you know, that he's blacked out before, and he feels a lot freer with her. If you guys have never dated a free-spirited woman, it's an experience. I'll tell you that much. It's an experience to have, because it always comes off as a surprise to let me not say it always, but I think in most cases, most men are going to be surprised by how that woman acts. Very free-spirited, not just about the sexual experience, not just about that, but just the overall type of person that they are, the thinking that they have in their mind as well. Mind you, a lot of times it's tied to weird things that are like myth and stuff like that, but their thinking is very fascinating to me, nonetheless. So it always fascinates me. right? And most of the times you're not going to end up marrying a woman like that because, you know, a lot of the stuff that they're thinking is pretty crazy and out there. You know what I mean? But the sex though. Boy, I could tell you stories. You know? Anyways, that's neither here nor there. So, interestingly enough, when you watch a show like this was a very much not, you know, this was a soft episode, you know what I'm saying? This is mid-season strive kind of thing, right? You get an episode that is furthering the story, but you also have some things that doesn't really, you know, necessarily fit. Like us, you know, Emma having sex for the first time, like that stuff is just, you know, it feels like it's just there to fill up the episode, right? So good on her, you know what I'm saying? Good on her, but whatever, you know what I'm saying? She's only have so many years left to live. Why not experience it? You know, I would have liked if it was somebody, you know, but it's somebody that actually likes, so I can't even knock that. And he seems like a good dude, other than the fact that he sells weed, but it's cool and all, you know what I'm saying? So you guys should already know that I'm a big Olivia Cook fan. So not only as a fan, you know what I'm saying, sometimes my mind does wander, but it's just a celebrity crush. It's just what it is. Like, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But in any case, guys, leave a like, leave a comment. You already know what it is. I'll see you guys for the next one. I know I'm not super excited right now, but I'm excited to watch the show. See you guys next time. Peace.